Hey guys, Heidi in the hot seat, and I'm going to be answering 10 questions in 10 minutes, and I am doing a stopwatch here, so I can try to do this in under 10 minutes, okay? So wish me luck. Oh my gosh, ready, go. Okay, question number one, I'm reading over here and answering over here. When you use buy, sell, trade, what heading do you put? And this is from Lynn Kirby. So I like to change it up. So for example, for the megaphones, I put school and spirit fundraiser, or I put locker door hanger, and something kind of, trendy or fun that makes them look for a reason. Okay, so change it up. If you're not getting anybody looking at it, then go in there, edit it, change it to another thing. Number two, Carmen Barber says, question, do you do any birthday parties? And if so, do you require full payment before the party date? Okay, Carmen, so when I do kids parties, it's $20 a kid with a minimum of 10 kids. Now, sometimes when I have bigger events like church events, I'll do $15 a kid, and usually that means it's around 30 plus kids. And when I do adult birthday parties, again, it's the same $35 or $40 depending on what it is, with a minimum of 8 people. Now, again, you can adjust that, especially as you are getting started. When I first started, my first paint parties were $25 a head for adults. So as you start to get comfortable, then you can up it. But across the board, $35 seems to be great. And kids parties across the board, $15 to $20 a kid seems to be great too. A lot of times, since the parent is paying for it, I'll go ahead and have them either pay half of it a week before to make sure that date's saved and I have all of the supplies, and then they'll pay the other half the week of. And some people, I'll just send an invoice through PayPal. I'll go to Tools, Invoicing, send the invoice, and they'll pay the whole thing. Okay, let me get to the next one. Question number 3. Amanda Baker says, my third party. Looks like I have to cancel, and I'm so sad. Cheer me up, please. Not one person registered, and registration closes tonight. I'm kind of concerned the restaurant won't be happy with me and won't want to reschedule. Any tips for the conversation for this? Okay, so Amanda and everybody else out there, booking paint parties, a big part of that is sometimes we have cancellations. So I want to give you 2 pieces of advice. One is keep advertising over and over and over again until the day or the day before to the event. Usually I will cancel a day before or a couple of days before if I know it's not going to work. Number 2, when you are talking to this restaurant, make sure it was a 6 to 8:30 time slot on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. A lot of times I have a party on a Friday and it only has 6 people. And I'm still going to do it because it's really close to my house and it's a new venue. But guys, that's my AC. I thought it sounded like a snake. I was like, what is coming at me? Oh my gosh. Okay, get back on track. I'm almost at 3 minutes. It really sounds weird. It's freaking me out. Anyway, and what you want to do is still build that relationship. So check and make sure the timing was right, the day was right. And then go back in and say, hey, I'm so sorry this has to cancel, but we didn't have any signups. I'd really like to try this for fall. I know with summer, a lot of vacations are happening and sometimes it doesn't work as well in the restaurant setting. How about we schedule a really cute fall painting the 3rd week of September and then see what they say from there. So just be willing to be flexible and see how that goes. Also, don't be disappointed. Well, it's hard to say don't be disappointed because of course you're going to be disappointed, but just know it's a part of it. So, sometimes I will have times where I'm like, oh my gosh, I just did a party of 75. And then the next week I'll be like, well, crap, I couldn't even get 5 people to sign up for that. So it is, always there's these highs and lows in a paint party business, and it's in any business really. I'm not just saying our business, it's all businesses. So you just have to be mindful and get creative and just keep going at it. And Victoria Freeman says, how far do you travel? A lady messaged me about a party and she is 90 minutes away from me. I have traveled all the way to California, all the way to South Florida several times, and I am in Central Texas. So here's the thing, North Texas. So here's the thing about travel. It has to be worth your while. My take on it is I love experiences. So there's like a personality quiz and I'm like a high 7, which means I love adventure and I love experiences and all of that. That is what I thrive on. So to me, if I know I can go to South Florida, go do springs, take my family to Harry Potter. I've paid for the whole vacation and I still have a little bit of profit. That is a win in my book. So, but again, you need prepaid painters for that. Another thing is if it's 90 minutes, I look at it as, okay, I, used to be a school teacher. I would work from 7 in the morning till 3:30 during my office hours, right? During my teaching hours. Of course, we always worked after that. And I'd make around $225 per day when I divided it out. So if I'm going to drive 90 minutes, then I'm going to drive 90 minutes home and I'm listening to my favorite podcast or, maybe catching up on one of these trainings with Paint Party Headquarters. And I am listening, but then I know I'm going to make at least $250. And I'm still, 2, 3, let's say 3, maybe 3.5, even if you stop for coffee. And then I had this awesome paint party, maybe connections from it. You have to see what is a win. Everybody's definition of success is different. Some people don't want to move, go out of their town. I am different. I'm like, if the money's there and the numbers are there, I'll go. So you have to look at what it means to you. But again, get out that calculator and make sure the numbers make sense, Victoria. Okay, question number 5, and I have 4 minutes left. And Ewan says, hello ladies, does anyone do team building events? That is one area I'm very interested in tackling. I feel like if you have a corporation paying versus the individual, it could be very successful. That is very true. I've done events with Microsoft and some other corporations, and it is one check. And it's very similar to some church events. Some church events, they'll have everybody pay them, and then they pay you one check, which makes it easier. Here's what I do recommend is contacting. Send emails to activities directors, HR people, hey, can you get me in contact with this person? It does not hurt to do that. And when I am low on parties, I spend about 2 hours. I'll just, get up super early or whatever the case is, and I'll spend about 1 hour to 2 hours a day, 3 to 4 days a week, just sending out emails, just sending out messages. Don't send out messages more than 5 on Facebook, and don't send them too early. But yes, try that out and go for it. Tercressa says, hello ladies, I've scheduled an event and the painting that you choose has not gotten a lot of love or interest. Like other paintings for other events that you have scheduled, do you change the painting or do you just roll with it? And if you change it, does it not confuse people? Okay, I have added paintings. So I haven't technically changed it, but I'll say, hey, bonus painting added to this painter's choice. Make sure you sign up. And it's almost like a promotion in itself. So build that excitement again, add that extra painting. And then if nobody signs up for those former paintings, I just go ahead and phase those out. So what I'll do is on my Facebook event, I had one where nobody signed up for this really cool flag one, and I just decided to take it out of the mix, and I put the new ones in that everybody signed up on. Okay, so the next one, question number 7. Okay, so I'm wondering what Facebook template everyone is using in your business page. Mine is the video template, but I recently changed it to the standard. But there are other choices. Just wondering what is working for you. I will always say the video for this moment because Facebook loves video. Facebook shows your post and your Facebook Lives to way more people than you could ever get on a single regular post. So I like the video template, but again, if you're not comfortable doing video yet, that may not be the best one for you. Okay, number 8, and I am at, let's see how much time I'm at. Oh, I have 1.5 minutes. Number 8, yay, I've booked my first event. This is from Silky Hindle, sorry. Freaking awesome, thank you, God. I followed your suggestion, Heidi, easily and offered to provide them with social media content and images. What do you send them, though? Do you have a cheat sheet for this? Okay, so what you want to send them are the pictures of the paintings. So if you have the ones you're picking from Paint Party Headquarters, take them exactly, send them to those pictures, and then just say, hey, and here's a little verbiage to attach with it. Oh, Blue wants to say hi. That's going to get into our time. I got 50 seconds left. So I want you to remember that it's not always about a big flyer. Sometimes it's about just some really cool images of the painting and then saying, hey guys, ladies night out, sign up today. Here's the date. Here's how you sign up. Can't wait to see ya. Flyers used to work really, really great, but a lot of times now they're just seeing them. And flyers are really used now for printing and posting at the restaurant. printing, posting in the girls' bathroom at the restaurant. And when we put the flyer on the social media stuff, sometimes it just gets scanned over. Again, marketing is a living, breathing thing, and we are constantly changing it so that we can stay relevant. Miranda says, for those of you that have events at restaurants, do you put a sign-up sheet out? I'm thinking it might initially be less work for people who are interested. They don't have to remember to go to my business page or email me. I can just contact them directly. Yes, Miranda, that is a great idea. Put your painting out with how to sign up. Do a sign-up sheet with your name. They can put their name and their email, and then put a little note on there that says, I will be sending invoices to you through your email 3 days before the event. So you could do that, send the invoices, and then just make sure you add a note that says, please pay this by this date to make sure that the party is a go. Great idea. Okay, and question number 10, and I am 30 seconds over right now. And Julie Brock says, has anyone done a paint party fundraiser recently? How did it go? I want to talk about fundraisers in a post, but I can't give honest results because I haven't done one yet. But I can talk about paint party fundraisers in general if I know your results. Yes, I have had several paint party fundraisers, and what I like to do is do not offer it over $40. So you drop your price to 30 bucks, they raise it to 40, the fundraiser gets 10 per ticket. Make sure on the thing you were saying each ticket sold $10 goes to this fundraiser, whatever the cheer team, whatever it is. I find that if you do over $40, it seems to not work. And I also find that the host that is helping you run this is the key to the success. And they're the ones pushing it, sending stuff out, and really makes them bigger if you have the host doing a good job. All right, guys, I made it in 11 minutes and 30 seconds. So we're getting closer to that 10 minutes. I hope this helps you. Let me know in the comments if you like it, and I'll try to do this again. Bye, guys.